Hey, good morning. We are in Gig Harbor. This is Pierce County, just beyond the bridge from Tacoma. Really nice area. A lot of Croatians, a lot of itches and bitches live out here. We are in a 2-bed, 1-bath unit. It's been remodeled, although they kind of skimped on like touching up the trim and everything. I don't know why you do that. You all new flooring, paint, remodeled bathroom, lighting. Come on in. You got nice, really nice remodeled kitchen, baseboard heating. Come on out here. You can actually see that there's water views. That's downtown Gig Harbor down there. So that's pretty awesome. Nothing's going to be built here for the foreseeable future. I would take this carpet off. This is kind of gross and old and dated. But it's a huge balcony to sit on and enjoy your morning coffee, look at the water views, and enjoy this wonderful 2-bed, 1-bath apartment here in Gig Harbor. So let's take a tour of the outside. Okay, this is a fourplex built in the late 60s in Gig Harbor, downtown Gig Harbor, and the water just down there. It is 3 2 beds and 1 bath and 1 1-bed, 1-bath for $1.35 million. That's overpriced in my opinion, and it's no surprise that it's still sitting, because even if it was all 2 beds, you could maybe push that. But anyway, I would like to know in the comments, what is your biggest fear of being a landlord? Maybe I can help answer that or dispel those fears for you, but let me know. Anyway, nice construction. Look how solid this carport still is. Great concrete and the brick. I love it. There's no cracking. It's been maintained so well. Everything's been maintained so well. This is a lot of pride and ownership. I love it. And then if you look up here, you've got kind of a sister fourplex. It's just like this, that if you bought this, there's a good chance maybe down the road you get to know that owner and you get to buy that too. Now you have 8 wonderful units on a nice street overlooking the bay in Gig Harbor. Got laundry and storage down there. You can see that the tenants have pride in ownership. They got all their little knickknacks out. That's always a good sign that they don't want to go anywhere. They love it here. And a little side area as well, and a noisy crow. Okay, thank you for watching.
All right, we just toured this fourplex. It's a gorgeous fourplex, actually, in a nice area of Gig Harbor. We started this morning. You can see from the video. I like the construction. It's listed for $135, and I knew when this hit at $135, it was already overpriced. I didn't have to go tour it. I didn't have to run the numbers. I just know, because that's what I do. I track everything. And then even look further when you see that there is a 1-bed, 1-bath unit instead of them all being 2 beds and 1 baths. That further brings value down. So when clients ask about how do I know that, it's because of this. I just know. I track it all. Honestly, even at 1.2, this is probably pushing it, but this is why we run the numbers, and I want to show you this. So we punched it in 135 back in the day when we all thought we could get stuff done for 25% down. Let's just show you what that would just kind of pencil at. Whoops, 5,000, and I'll just say 5,000 reserves. Let's say the rates are 7.25. They've been fluctuating in the 7s lately, and it's really frustrating because we can't just get any consistency. And I'm going to be extremely generous and say no vacancy. I'm going to say we'll self-manage 0%. So with taxes, insurance, billing back everything, and very minor repairs and maintenance and landscaping needed, right? And there is 1 vacant unit. So day 1, if you were to close on this thing, you would be feeding it $3,778 on a good day per month. Okay, $3,800 a month from day 1 negative. So let's be a little optimistic and say we get that one filled at $2,180 like they put in the listing, because hopefully maybe this agent knows something I don't, but I think we'll go with what they're projecting there. $1,300, $1,700, you're going to bump up these other ones just a little bit to market levels, right? $1,500. You are still, and this is no vacancy, no management, minimal repairs in CapEx, 25% down. Day 1, or after getting those bumped up and filled in, now you're still only losing $1,400 to $1,500 a month. It's terrible. This is, I swear to you, I don't think that agents and sellers, when they are listing a property, they run the numbers and go, oh, this is what a buyer is going to take for a buyer. So here we go. Let's play with the numbers a little bit. We come in at 1,244. That's well over 100 when they're asking, but they're way over asking anyway. And let's figure we got to do probably 35% down. Where does that get us? Now we're almost to break even. But again, let's be pretty conservative, assuming we fill that vacant unit at $2,180. That's better. I think that in reality, though, this property is probably about a 1-1 property with 35% down. Now we're getting a little bit better with cash flow positive. And you have to assume you might be negative while you have to fill that. Okay, that's reasonable. 1 month's worth of rent while you try and fill this thing. Wrap your head around the property, and if you're self-managing. Now, if we're going to hire a PM, boy, it just blows this deal up even further. So I thought about sending my snapshot to the agent and going, please tell me how you arrived at this valuation. I don't want to be like Mr. Know-it-all, but I want to understand where they came up with the 135. What are the comps that they're using? Because she had to check inventory, right? And we've got another one in Gig Harbor that's listed at $1 million, and they are all 2-bed. Now, no views, but they're all 2 beds, 1 bath, 750 square feet, and it's for $350,000 less. Now, this one's on septic, it's not on sewer. So there's pros and cons every deal, but most fourplexes in Pierce, South King, even 2 beds, 1 baths, we know they're going to be right around between $1 million and $1.2 million. I mean, it better be a fantastic, huge unit, good quality product for 1.35. I really don't know where their valuation came in. And there was one card that we put when we toured this one this morning on the counter, which means there hasn't been a lot of tours of this property. And this is the reason why right here. Whoops. So 11 days. Now, they're probably not panicking either. It's only 11 days, but I'm telling you, this ain't going anywhere anytime soon unless it's going to be an owner-occupied buyer that wants to live in Gig Harbor, has some huge chunk of cash to put down, and wants one of these upper units with the water view. I mean, it is, again, a great neighborhood in my opinion. With the views is nice and no real tenant protections that we have to worry about in some other cities. But there you have it. Those are my numbers. I hope it was helpful. And please comment or ask me any questions you have about these deals or the process, and I'm happy to answer them. Thank you for watching.